Hey everybody, this is TJR.
And this is Superfan.
And we're just hanging out with the green guy. And little something different this time around. Both Superfan and myself went to D23 for the first time ever. And we thought we'd share our thoughts and experiences on this. And so first, for those of you who are not aware, D23 is the Disney Expo.
It's a
Disney fan event. Yeah. And it is basically, think of it as Comic-Con, like San Diego Comic-Con for Disney
fans.
For Disney geeks, yeah. Which, you're a big Disney fan.
I am.
I'm a big comic book fan. I've, of course, gone to Comic-Con, but though it's been decades since I went. And that's why I'm wearing the Kiss shirt today, because nothing says Disney like Kiss.
Well, there were some Disney or some Kiss items at D23.
I'm not surprised. Give Gene Simmons enough time and he'll work out a deal with anybody for anything. You know, if we can have Hello Kitty Kiss, we can have Disney Kiss. So
I don't think that's going to happen.
Give him time.
There was a vendor there that did have some Kiss cards.
On the side, yeah, because you had a lot of, so just to describe this, basically like, say like Comic-Con, you'll have a lot of like convention panels, you know, where they discuss different things. They have different creators there that discuss what they work on. They have the events where they premiere all the new trailers for the various movies and Disney Plus streaming shows that will be coming out in the year ahead. There will be people in cosplay wearing all kinds of, you know, extremely detailed and amazing costumes. And we'll show some pictures of that as we talk about it. There'll be lots of displays. We saw lots of displays of actual authentic props and costumes from various films.
Yeah.
And I should add, this includes, of course, Disney means it also includes Marvel, includes Star Wars, Hulu, ESPN, all of this. National Geographic, thank you.
People don't realize that one.
Yeah, National Geographic. We're Disney, we own the world. And,
that's not true yet.
Not yet. But this involves, you know, all the 20th Century Fox properties that they now have, like The Simpsons. Everything is represented at this event. And along with that, you have a lot, of course, if you're into this sort of thing, shopping opportunities, because you've got lots of vendors there from all around the world selling merchandise, selling unique one-of-a-kind items that you probably couldn't find anywhere else. So we are going to show a little haul of some of the things that we picked up. And I even picked up some records, some vinyl records, and I'll show those. But first, let's just talk a little bit about the experience. Now, of course, you're the real Disney fan. I mean, I like Star Wars. I like Marvel. I like Disney as much as the next guy. This was your first time going.
Yes.
How would you, mine too, of course, but what would you say about your experience? You know, did you have a good time? Did you enjoy it? Did you feel it was worth it? Because you do have to spend money to go to this, like any convention.
Yeah.
What did you think?
It was kind of overwhelming. There was just so much.
It was your first time too, yeah.
But it was also the least Disney experience I've ever had, in that the right hand didn't know what the left hand was doing.
Mm-hmm.
You talk to one person and they tell you one thing. You talk to another person standing 5 feet away, they'll tell you something completely different. It was very chaotic.
I remember the first day was extremely confusing because just trying to get in, it was like going to this line, now queue into this line, and you didn't know where lines started or ended, and you had to do things on apps, and the apps were hard to figure out at times. Yeah. And when you say the most un-Disney-like, I think it's because since you have been a pass holder for most of your life, now a magic key holder, they've changed it, of course, but let's not get into that drama. But
that's a whole nother sad.
Yeah, that's a whole nother thing. But you're used to a certain amount of efficiency in how they run the parks. And I'll agree with you. There is a certain amount of efficiency to how they do it. And yeah, there was none of that efficiency with this, but then some of this is out of their control because they're not in their own territory. They're dealing with the Anaheim Convention Center.
They're dealing with the Anaheim Convention Center, although, and they did have a lot of staff there that was name badge Disney. They had the Disney name badge on.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing that a lot of those people were temps.
Yeah.
And, we're just working the event.
Yeah. Other than that, though, what would you say about your experience?
I would say that it's good. I am on the fence as to whether I would do it again or not.
And what are your reasons for saying that, for being on the fence about it?
The fact that it was very chaotic, the fact that you had to pre-reserve, like a month out, the panels that you wanted to attend.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that we had to separate the badges because I purchased the badges under my name.
And you're a D23 member. Yeah. But go ahead, though. Go ahead and finish it.
I made the purchase under my name, and so they came to me. I didn't realize that I had to split them off so that yours was under your name and mine was under my name. They made a big thing of activate your badge when you get it. I went in to do that and it was already activated. They said, you're done. I thought, okay, great.
Yeah.
Because they said, you're done. We'll see you at the expo.
Yeah.
I took that as...
You're done.
I'm done.
Yeah. And then you found out you weren't. You found out you had to make reservations for the different panel events.
But that the ability to move your card out from under my name and separate it had passed 2 weeks prior. So that couldn't be done.
Yeah.
So then we were limited because you can bring one guest to each panel.
Yeah.
But you were limited, I think, to 4 things that you could request a panel for each day.
Yeah.
Well, everybody across the board that I talked to that made the reservations said they got 1 thing each day.
Huh. And yet, as we were there, you began to discover that because it was so chaotic, because the left hand didn't know what the right hand was doing, that it was probably fairly easy
to walk in.
To just walk in anyways, even without a reservation.
Yeah, now, not every panel.
Yeah. I'm sure the big one, which is the Marvel and Star Wars, like, here's all the premiere trailers, here's all the new things coming out. I'm sure that was the big one that everybody wants to get into.
Saturday,
which we didn't go to.
We didn't get... I put us in for that, but we didn't get it.
Yeah.
And we were limited because we only had 4 things each day, where if I had split the tickets out, we would have had 8. And there was a good chance we would have gotten in.
But of course, whenever you go to these things, like you go to NAMM, there's lots of live performances, and sometimes by very big names in music. And you can't always get into these performances, and they're free.
Yeah.
But you can't always get in.
Well, tell them about the big one that we got into.
Which was, well, I don't know, we still see a lot of big ones.
Well, there were a lot of big ones, yeah.
Which one?
We were in a room with maybe, 50 other people and Brian Wilson.
Yeah, that's right. We saw Brian Wilson perform a short little set, with about 50 people in the room. Very cool. Yeah, that happens. Things like that happen. But not everybody gets into these things. So that's something you have to be aware of when you go to these kind of things. Now, myself personally, I didn't go all 3 days. I only went the first 2 days. And by the second day, I was kind of starting to burn out on it. And I'll be honest, all the stuff, like I didn't get to go to the DC Marvel thing, not the DC Marvel, sorry, the Marvel Star Wars thing, and I'm real interested in that stuff. But at the end of the day, all that stuff premiered the same day on YouTube.
Yeah, but I think that it would have been cool to be in the room.
Sure, it's cool to be in the room, and they probably have people talking and answering questions. They're probably showing extra stuff at it. But at the end of the day, all that stuff I can see online the same day.
Yeah, and a lot of this stuff can still be live streamed.
And when I go to NAMM, you've gone with me, I'm interested in all these musical instruments. You're like, oh, that's nice, but it's not a thing for you.
No, but being able to walk down the aisle and say, oh, look, there's Gene Simmons, who I don't really care about. But
but he's there.
He's there.
There's Stevie Wonder. Well, one time Stevie Wonder walked into a showroom.
Times.
Yeah,
we see him
just
pretty much every year.
And the crowds went crazy, because he just decided he wanted to check out some equipment. I remember that, and that was like really cool. I took, of course,
And they
footage
do
of it.
have some really cool freebie giveaway things.
Yeah, and you did get some cool freebie things at this here, which will show some things. We'll talk about the haul. But I was kind of like, to me, it was just like, okay, aside from a few kind of interesting panels, it's basically just a shopping event, which I understand. Again, if it was a record show, my attitude would be totally different.
One of the panels that we got into on the first day was the Legend Ceremony, where they honor
people who have made significant contributions, and this can be everybody from writers to musicians to Imagineers, animators. In fact, comic book creator Jack Kirby received an honor. Jack Kirby created half the Marvel Universe.
Legend, yeah.
He became a Disney legend over the weekend. He was inducted into that, which is nice because during his time at Marvel, he got no credit, practically no credit at all for his contributions during his time at Marvel. It wasn't until close to the end of his life that he started getting some of the recognition he deserved. And of course, now that he's passed on, he's gotten more recognition, and of course now he's been honored as part of the Disney Legends, which is cool. I'm glad that happened for him.
Yeah. I mean, Chadwick Boseman was honored this year.
Yeah, the actor. Yeah.
The cast of Frozen was honored this year.
Yeah.
Which I thought was maybe a little premature, but
it's such a new film. Yeah, it sounds very premature.
But it was the second movie, and
it was a big phenomenon when it came out. I didn't care for the movie.
So it's
I didn't care for it. But we did get some stuff. I mean, some of this was freebies that were given. They do a lot of freebies, and some of it we bought. And so we'll show you a few things here. I'll start real quick because I have these on the side here. We went to a panel about Spider-Man, and
it was 60 years of Spider-Man.
They gave us these comic books here. They say that the only time that Marvel and DC characters get to coexist in media is on D23. And these were special limited edition comics. There's 1,000 of them printed each. The comic stories on the inside, I believe, have been probably mass produced, printed, for the general audiences. But with these covers here, these exclusive covers, there's only about 1,000 of them that have been made. And they gave, for everybody that attended this very small panel, they gave a copy of each to each one. And so we each got a copy of it. That's a cool little exclusive.
Here's another one, and make sure that you show them the QR code so that they can scan it to get more Thors and more Thunder.
Okay, this is a...
It's a little set of postcards. We haven't
opened
it yet.
We haven't opened it yet. Okay, yeah, this is a special set of postcards. Thor, Love and Thunder.
And scan that QR code.
You can scan that QR code if you like. Here's what's inside. This is still sealed. That was a cool thing. There was some stuff here. This was free. A Pixar ball. Superfan got herself some collectible pins, which she's really big into. Various collectible pins. Exclusive.
Sorcerer Mickey is Imagineering exclusive.
Okay, yeah. So these are exclusives. She's really into that. We did buy some things. I'll get to the records in a moment, but we did buy some. Superfan picked up clothing. Some of it was the exclusive to the event here. This is a shirt we picked up for a relative as a gift here who's in construction. And it says here, Chinny Chin Chin Construction Company, if you know the Three Little Pigs cartoon. What's really cool is on the back, you've got all this cool stuff here.
This is an Imagineering exclusive.
You know.
So it's Mickey's of Glendale is the store.
Yeah. It's an exclusive store that's only available to employees, I guess.
Employees at, and it's at the Imagineering campus. You can't.
So yeah, so this is stuff that was for sale that's not generally for sale for the public. This was another one you picked up here. Just show you the graphic here. This was also another Imagineering, I think.
Yeah.
Exclusive
shirt.
shirt.
And they're celebrating their 70th.
And this is a hoodie you picked up. Just want to show you the graphic here.
Also, Mickey's of Glendale.
Yeah. So a couple things, cool things with that. And then I'll show you what I bought. I bought some records here. And they had a music store there that was doing exclusive records. This is the Mandalorian soundtrack. Now, of course, from season one. This is selections from season one. There are actually online, on like streaming services, you can find soundtracks for each episode. This is just kind of a best of collection on sand-colored vinyl here. Here's the inner sleeve.
Really high quality.
Yeah, this is all high quality the way this is made here. I'll show you the record here because it's on colored vinyl here. I really like the music to this TV show. I liked the TV show a lot. So did most people.
Really pretty gold color on
Yeah,
that
they
one.
called it sand-colored vinyl, but it's basically gold. But
Looks
it was
like beer.
looks like beer. Yeah, drink it. But I played it. Thought it was excellent sounding. Really, high quality.
And these are exclusive to D23.
Yeah, that was the thing. I thought maybe these were like available everywhere, but I tried to look this up online. I couldn't find it. So either it's exclusive, this version is exclusive to D23, or it's something that might come out later to the general public.
It may.
But, because it was the best we could find out, but I couldn't find it. And because I when I was trying to rip it to digital, I was trying to import the track listings onto my digital copy, and it wasn't there. The other one here is soundtrack to WandaVision. And I really like this show a lot too. This has all the, do you pronounce it Fox, F-A-U-X?
Faux.
Faux, is that how you pronounce it? All the fake TV show theme songs that opened each episode. And of course also soundtrack music from various episodes. But it's got all the TV theme songs that were used in the series. I like this show a lot.
And that one also came on Scarlet Witch color.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. We should show the interior. Yes, thanks for bringing that up. Here is the inner sleeve. High quality inner sleeve, but I still put these in anti-static sleeves though. Yeah, on red vinyl here. Very nice. And yeah, so I picked up these two records. These both have music that I really like. I'm going to be doing a video soon about soundtrack music. That's a music topic, and I talk a lot about music on this channel in case you're new. But that's a topic I talk a lot about is music, and so I'm going to do a video very soon about soundtrack music, which is something I haven't covered really.
Oh, and the prints we got also.
Oh yeah, the prints. These were free. Superfan picked up
That
this.
one came from the Disney Family Museum, which is in San Francisco. They're doing a Jungle Book exhibit right now.
Yeah, this is really nice. This is real high quality, thick, paper. This is very nice printing. Very nice. That was a little freebie. And also this here, this was like an exclusive print for D23. At first, when you look at this, you might think, oh, it's pretty simple. But the more you look at it, the more interesting things you'll see. You'll see basically representations of everything Disney from vintage to modern, Marvel and Star Wars.
Everything from Oswald to Grogu.
Yeah, they're all there. Yeah, you're on this little guy. And anyways, though, so yeah, that was a nice little print. Get those framed. I was telling Superfan, get those framed, and we'll put those up as part of the art collection. But that's, yeah, some of the stuff. Also, another thing that was going on was photo op stuff. They had lots of displays
A lot of photo ops.
where you could do photo ops. Now, I personally think those things are really silly, as you can see by this picture here. I'm just not into doing these things. And I think it's all silliness. So, yeah, I refuse to take part in it. Oh.
You're such a dork.
Yeah, I'm proud of it. So anyways, but that was at D23. If there's anything you have questions about that we maybe didn't talk about, leave it in the comments. We'll do our best to answer for you. Superfan will do her best to answer. Otherwise, though, just thanks so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out till the end. This is something I don't normally talk about. I mostly talk about music most of all, though I do talk about other aspects of popular culture as we're doing today. I want to thank the patron supporters for all that they do here.
You are fierce and mighty.
Patron supporters get exclusive weekly videos not available here on this channel. And they also get their names in the credits. And again, just thank you for watching. We appreciate it. Hopefully talk to you all soon. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.